Hello, welcome to Loving is Living. I am Priscilla Ashonibare. Today, I'm going to be asking you a question. Are you living in a house or are you living in a home? How can we be able to differentiate between a house and a home? A house is the building. A home, we're talking about the people. A house is where people live. A home is where family live together in harmony. When we are talking about a home, it is a place where people would like to call their comfort zone. A home is where, notwithstanding how beautiful or nice anywhere that you travel to, anywhere that you are accommodated when you're out of town is, you still long for your home. Your home, even if it is just a very small space, is a place where you always want to return to. The reason some men will finish at work and instead of going back to their family, they will rather go to the club and stay there until when the people in the house are sleeping is because to them it is a house, it is not a home. So what can help us to make a house where people are living to a home where members of a family are living in harmony? There's the need for there to be peace. There's the need for there to be love. There's the need for there to be understanding in order for a house to transform into a home. I remember the time I was speaking to a mother and she told me, she said, because her children are grown, they're adults now and they've left the house. She said that when her children were growing up, that many of their friends want to come and stay with them in their home during their vacation. Even those who cannot come and live with them, who are in the neighborhood, will always come to the house and spend hours. And there was a day when she asked one of her children, she said, how come your friends, they normally like to come here, they don't like to leave? He said that because one of them told me that when they come here, there's peace here, they feel love here, they feel comfort, they feel accepted and things like that. Now, let me ask you a question. Are your children wishing they're out of the house? As soon as they're of a matured age, they're happy they're out, or they always want to come back to the place they call a home whenever they have the opportunity? The reason many children who are already adults now do not find it easy to go back to visit their aged parents is because while they were growing up, maybe that place was more of a house than a home. In order for you to make sure that where you are living with your family is a home and not a house, you as a parent, you have a lot of work to do. And if you are able to transform where you are living from a house to a home, it's going to be a place that even when your children are old and they are married, they have their own children, they will always look forward to coming back to the home where they grew up. The same way it's affecting men is also the same way it's affecting women when the house is not a home. Sometimes you see some women when the thought of going back home from their place of work comes to their mind, when it is getting closer to the closing hour, there's this fear that comes upon them because they are going to meet a husband that they are so afraid of. Then they are not living in a home, they're living in a house, home. The place where you are loved, you are accepted, notwithstanding, in spite of, despite of who you are. It's a home where you are nurtured, where you are loved, where people see beyond your weaknesses and accept you and love on you. I pray that the Lord will help us so that our houses where we live will be homes and not houses. Till we come your way again, God bless you.